Good evening to you. I'm Jessie R. Johnson. I'll be speaking to you today about the United States economy, the growth and decline of the United States, and the dollar collapse. I made the same exact video a few days ago, but that video had very poor lighting. I'm redoing this with the same title. There are 12 institutions which runs all human activities. The economic institution is one of those 12 institutions, along with the political, educational, family, mass media, etc. Only 6 of these institutions appear in sociology books. There are 2 overriding major and universal macroscopic processes of the United States economy that is producing the legal, this is both legal unethical and legal unethical, and the illegal, this is both illegal ethical and illegal unethical, zillions of processes, and shows whether the economy is in its totality is eroding. These 2 total economic erosion of value matters are, number 1, dollar collapse, and 2, total economic growth activity decline. In parts 1, 2, and 3 of Dollar Collapse, or the Collapse of the United States Dollar, How, When, Why, which are YouTube videos, you are given the base reasons why the United States dollar is falling or collapsing in value. All other reasons are nonsense and simply produces confusion. The collapse of the United States dollar is the first of the 2 things. The second is the direct decline of growth activity of the total U.S. economy itself seen as a whole. This is something the public virtually never sees, including economists, professors, financial pundits, authorities, experts, or savants, etc. In fact, most of these just mentioned don't even know when asked. To begin, there are 11 sectors to the United States economy, and these sectors are massive and they are gigantic, economically speaking. This includes all companies, all businesses, millions of them, every last one. A sector is the largest single division of an economy. Within each one of these massive sectors are several or more industries and their sub-industries, and each of these industries is huge. Each industry is made of the largest corporations to the smallest corporations, and the largest non-corporations to the smallest non-corporations, or businesses of every single size. In a few seconds, I will show a graph of the total United States economy and its growth and growth decline from 1900 to 2030s, from 1900 to 2020. This includes all activities of the United States economy as a total whole. Now, at this time, these sectors are trying to survive. The sectors of the United States economy are, please look at this short list. On the left side, you will see the word sectors drawn in red. On the right side, you will see average growth. Now, to start with sectors, number one is consumer staples. This includes as industries, beverages, alcoholic beverages, non-alcoholic, tobacco, household products, personal care, food retailers. Number 2, consumer cyclicals. This includes as industries, retail, general, retail specialty apparel, retail department stores, retail drugs, broadcasting, recreation, entertainment, automotive, publishing, restaurants, lodgings, footwear, etc. Also, number 3, the technology sector. This includes as industries software, hardware, networking, semiconductors, peripherals. The fourth sector is communications. This includes as industries telephone services, telephone equipment, cellular, wireless, long distance, etc. Next is number 5, healthcare sector. This includes as industries pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, medical products, managed health care, etc. Number 6, financial. This includes as industries, money centers, regional banks, central bank, insurance, diversified investment banking, brokerage conglomerates, etc. Number 7, energy sector. This includes as industries, oil drilling, and so forth. Number 8, utilities sector. This includes electric, gas, water as some of its industries. Number 9, basic materials. This includes as some of its industries, chemicals, paper, forest products, aluminum, and so forth. Number 10, transport sector. This includes as some of its industries, air freight, railroads, airlines. Number 11, capital goods sector. This includes electric equipment, aerospace, manufacturings of all types. If you look at the left top side, if you look at the right top side, you will see average rate of growth. If you look at the right top side, you will see average growth. And with this, you will also see 3 decades, 1900 to 1999, 2000 to 2009, and 2010 to 2019. And under each one of these decades, you will see columns. These columns are in percent. These are the percent of growth and growth decline all the way across from 1900 to 2019. This includes the first sector was at 4.98% growth, and in 1990 to 1999, 2000 to 2010, it was 1.95%. As you continuously go down, look at these numbers, please. These numbers takes a great deal of time to speak on, and therefore please click your video to stop, and therefore you can notarize these percents of growth and declines in growth for all 3 of these decades. At the bottom, you will see extrapolate. This is for years 2010 to 2019, of which this decade has not finished, and these percents are extrapolated from the 2000 to 2009 decline of growth. The next, what I'm going to show you is a graph of the total United States economy and its growth and growth decline from 1900 to 2020. This includes all activity of the United States economy as a total whole. All legal, that includes legal, ethical, and legal, unethical, and illegal, ethical, and illegal, unethical activities. If you look at this graph, it is of the total United States economy and its growth decline. This is a macroscopic activity. On both sides, you will see vertical, dark black lines. At the top of those, you will see percent. This is the percent, and under that, you will see 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 to 0. This is in percents. Within these 2 vertical black lines, either on the right or left, and you will see thinner black lines, vertical, and at the top of those thinner black lines, you will see 1915 to 1940, 1970, 1990. And at the bottom, you will see a horizontal, thick black line from 1900 all the way across to the year 2020, with accompanying years between them. In 1915, And within these two vertical dark black lines, you will see a graph of the United States total economy. Starting from 1900, the United States economy was approximately at 3% growth. In 1915, approximately 1914, World War I began, which gave a boost to the United States economy. And approximately around 1940, another world war gave another boost, but the United States took off in its economic activity and wound up at 17%. This is a massive amount of economic activity, more than any other recorded economy. Approximately around 1970 to 1985, the economy started to decline in its activities. And around 1985 to 1995, the technology sector came into existence and gave the United States a small boost again, and then went down. Approximately around 2000 to 2005, the United States economy has been leveling out all the way to 2020 and has been at approximately 3% growth. At this time, these sectors are trying to survive, and some of them, large corporations, etc., and conglomerates, are now dealing in unprecedented, unethical, and treasonous behaviors against that country that are capable of harming to the point of crippling the United States economy as a whole. The financial sector of the United States economy is the greatest enemy. Central bank and regular banks, investment conglomerates, etc., that the United States has ever had. Nothing even comes close. Not world wars, multiple smaller non-world wars, communism, fascism, totalitarianism, socialism, or anything else. It is a matter at this moment of the ultimate form of national security emergency. Fascist corporatism is the greatest enemy this country has ever faced or had, and this enemy, it is an internal enemy. The United States has become a debt-based economy, and the debt size is nothing less than unbelievable. There are two general debts for the U.S. One, private debt, or the debt between the citizens of the United States owing each other in the normal course of business, and number two, public debt, or the debt of the United States government and its affiliates to itself and to other countries. Please look at this particular graph. What you are seeing is the United States debt and the GDP, that's gross domestic product. The vertical line on your right shows percent at its tip top, which shows the percent of 7,000 all the way down to 0%. And the horizontal line from 1979 all the way across to the year 2015. And within that, you will see the United States debt at 3,900% in green, and you will see the GDP debt at 1,700% in red. The U.S. debt has risen at 3,900%, while the GDP has only risen 1,700% in comparison. If you look at the bottom half of this, under the graph, you will see the two types of debt. One, public debt, which is government debt and all of its affiliates, and two, private debt. Now, with public debt, number one, when all of the United States' debts of all different types are added together, it equals $59 trillion. That's with a T. $59 trillion, which is an impossibility to be paid back. Number two, private debt equals $1.1 quadrillion. And this debt is an impossibility to also be paid back. The private debt is made up of the bonds bubble, derivatives bubble, hedge funds bubbles, corporate debt bubble, and student loan bubbles, along with several dozen other debt bubbles. The bonds bubble is at approximately $95 trillion. The derivative bubble is between 441 and $710 trillion. Approximately, hedge funds bubble is at approximately 1.8 trillion. Corporate debt bubble is at approximately $29 trillion. Student loans is at approximately 1.2 trillion. This type of debt, this type of burden is an impossibility to ever be paid back. The United States of America is a crippled economy. And unless the government itself takes care to change its policies and remove certain organizations, public and private, this country, its economy, is crippled permanently. I'm Jessie R. Johnson. I would like to thank everyone for watching, and I want everyone to have a good day.